Hi, this is Lee from coloringqueen.net, and today I want to show you the Garden Tea Party, a calming colouring book. Now this is a cute little colouring book. It's got a lovely soft cover on it, measures approximately 11 inches by 8.5 inches, which is always a good size for colouring books and standard copy paper and home printers. So on the title page of the book you'll find the cute cup that's featured on the front of the book, and I think this is a good spot to practice how your wet mediums like Sharpies or big markers or even ink tents or watercolours will react with the paper. Now just bear in mind that this paper is not designed for wet media like watercolours, so always put a piece of card in behind it and just see how the paper reacts to your particular brand of pencil or markers. So the illustrations throughout the book are sort of quite cute and whimsical. We've got teacups with steams of flowers coming out of it, and lots of flowers and cupcakes and birds and butterflies and whatnot. I really like whimsical type images myself, so I find these really quite cute. Now they're all well centered on the page away from the spine, so easy to colour in, and most of the full page images have a nice little black border around it, which I always like seeing that border rather than just images half cut off or going into spines. And I like the variety of complexity amongst the images. There's many images there that will be suitable for people that have vision difficulties because there's some large spaces in between them. Now you'll see that there's 30 illustrations to colour in, and I'm not counting that little title page in that 30 illustrations. And at the back of the book there's also some spare pieces of paper that you can use to test your palettes on or test your wet media on and see if it's all right. Now the paper is quite thin, and the illustrator actually advises to put a piece of paper between the pages to avoid any bleed through. Now I'm not sure if it's common in all of the books, but in my book I have a black line. It's quite faint on some of the images but more pronounced on others. So it's a faint black line that runs horizontally across the images. Fortunately it's not as dark on the actual illustration page, and it seems to be darker on the reverse of that page in the book. Now I don't know if I just got a bad print copy or if all the copies of the book have been printed like this, but obviously I would have preferred it without the black line running across it, but most of that will be coloured over when I actually colour the book in. Enjoy the rest of the flip through review, and let me